Alright, I totally forgot my microphone, so we'll see how this goes. We'll make a video anyway. Should be good. We're going to talk about spiritual alchemy. What if I told you everything you're going through right now, your struggles, fears, doubts, all those little things creeping in, they're not obstacles. You perceive them as obstacles. They are invitations. What if I also told you that, like ancient alchemists turning lead into gold, okay, you have the power to transmute your pain into wisdom, your fear into strength, your, confusion into absolute clarity. So that's what spiritual alchemy is. And today, we're going to talk about it. I want to talk about the process of refining your inner world. Just like ancient alchemists sought to refine base metals into gold, the real gold, hear me, isn't material wealth. It is wisdom, higher consciousness, and self-mastery. Okay? Now, this concept is found across multiple traditions: Hermeticism, Taoism, ancient Egyptian mysticism, and even biblical and Eastern teachings. Jesus turning water into wine, that is spiritual alchemy, a metaphor for inner transformation. Now, I have 3 keys. These are the 3 keys of spiritual alchemy. And this is what I use to coach with. If you want to work with me, link is in the description. I also have a free meditation in the description. It will help you pass through the portal of your mind and enter higher consciousness. In the description, if you want it, grab it. Number 1, key element of spiritual alchemy: mental transmutation. So in the Kabbalion, it states, all is mind. Everything begins with your perception. You change your mind, you change your reality. This was huge for me. Number 2, shadow work and integration. So there's so many spiritual teachers that will talk about how your consciousness does not need reprogramming. And I just made a video about this. Check it out. Talking about if your body came with you to your manifestations. And I'll just leave you with this. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You have to acknowledge the human aspect of your experience. Trauma, negative emotions, it's trapped in the body, in the tissue, in the nervous system, in your cells. You must tend to this. This is why shadow work and integration is absolutely a fundamental part of bringing yourself to higher states of consciousness. Now, number 3, energy transmutation. This I used to teach a lot. And when I was teaching guys about how to live life to the fullest, a lot about dating, a lot about meditation, a lot about working out, nutrition, semen retention came up quite a bit. And we talked a lot about energy transmutation. And this works also for females through harnessing the power of the sacral chakra and using meditative practices with breathing techniques to release energy, to transmute this energy. Okay? Very important. And I want to go through, let's see. I think I'm going to talk about your thoughts. Totally unplanned. I sat down on this bench to have a cigar. Thought I'd talk to you a little bit. Your thoughts literally rewire your brain. This is called neuroplasticity. Your focus shapes your reality. Okay? So the brain emits electrical signals that, they change based on emotions. Meditation shifts your brain waves. Let's real quick go through we'll do 4 states of brain waves. We'll leave out delta because that is deep sleep. Let's start with the busy mind. This is beta. This is stress, overthinking, anxiety. Okay, this is the busy mind. Right below that, we have alpha. Alpha is true flow state, creativity, deep relaxation. Okay, when you're in flow, you age slower. Time is not the same when you're in flow. Now, below that, this is theta. Theta is the meditative mind. This is where we can access the subconscious, we can reprogram, okay? We can do all kinds of really fun stuff, but through meditative practices, we can reach gamma in a waking state. This is true enlightenment. This is higher consciousness, spiritual downloads. I think Joe Dispenza talks about this a lot. Heart-brain coherence. Your heart, this is so powerful. Listen, so many people in the past, me included, have always thought the brain was the master organ. It is the heart. The heart generates the largest electromagnetic field in your body. And meditation brings your heart and brain into alignment. This is so important. It'll increase intuition, inner peace. Okay? This is where we can incorporate elevated emotions and truly start to, in the manifesting world, harness the reins, manifest our dream life. And we can do this in a lot of ways. There's a lot of practices. Daily mental transmutation practices. They include, affirmations, gratitude, scripting. You can do a lot of meditation and breath work, box breathing, third eye activation, transmutation breath work, fire breath, for example. You can elevate your energy. So, through energy work and integration, and using things, all these tools that we have, journaling, movements, yoga, tai chi, working out, unlock trapped energy. This is spiritual alchemy. Emotional releases. These techniques are true emotional releases. So, a lot of people in my past used to do these things. Scream into a pillow, scream into a microphone during music making, primal shaking, clear blockages, okay? These work, but they are external releases. We want inner release. So within, so without. Your outer world mirrors your inner world, okay? Through spiritual alchemy, we can align, bring these two together. This is where we truly start to flow. We will start to live life. Like, truly live life. And I don't fucking care. People always will tell you, let go, live life. It's so simple. It's so simple. But I've had so many clients where they have done exactly that. They've manifested. They know how to manifest. But still their traumas come with them because the body keeps the score. Very important. The law of vibration states, higher states like, love, joy, peace, bliss, fulfillment, they magnetize higher realities. The universe is mental. The universe is mental. Everything is created first in the mind before manifesting in 3D. Okay? You have to encompass this vibration. But this is so much easier when we incorporate spiritual alchemy techniques, like I spoke of before. This is the conversation I think coaches need to have, because everybody wants the quick fix. Everybody wants the easy route. But sometimes, for a lot of people, it's not that easy, okay? You are the alchemist of your life. Everything you need is already within you. It's there. Your pain is not here to destroy you. It's definitely here to refine you. The moment you start working with this process instead of resisting it, your entire world will flip and change around in your desired preference. I want to go through the 7 stages of alchemy and how they apply to your life. So, calcination. This is burning away. This is where your ego is challenged. This is basically the first leap and dragon you must face in your meditative journey. Life breaks down everything you thought you knew. breaks down. So here's an example. A major life crisis, losing a job, heartbreak, deep loss. This is the fire that begins your transformation, okay? Calcination, disillusion, the breaking of old self. So your old beliefs start dissolving. You realize that who you thought you were was just a mask. And meditation and breath work helps release emotional blockages. This is so freaking important. This is why I've created the portal meditation in the description. Freaking grab it. When we use breath work combined with meditation, it takes it to a whole nother level. So let's move on. Number 3, I want to talk about separation. Identifying what truly serves you. Okay? This is where you start to sort through your thoughts, your emotions, and keeping only what aligns with your higher self. And you begin to let go of all those things that are just holding you back. Toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, false identities. This is where true change begins. And then, conjunction, uniting mind and spirit. This is heart-brain coherence. The heart and the mind, they start working together. Okay? They're not at war anymore. There's a union. This union is essential. This is where you experience profound clarity, intuition, alignment, higher levels of consciousness. Number 5, fermentation. This is death and rebirth process. Old parts of you must die for a new, enlightened version to be born. I'm going to say that again. Old versions of you must die for a new, enlightened version of you to be born. This was a hard pill for me to swallow because I was very, very emotionally involved with my old self. And I know a lot of you might be as well. Some of us did amazing things and had amazing adventures with friends. But in the end, we realized that for us to even elevate to higher levels and go where we truly felt and knew in our heart that we needed to go, we had to leave them behind. And I'll tell you what, man, as soon as I made those decisions, so many people from my past started calling me, started texting me, some of them that I haven't heard since I was in high school. This is the universe asking you, not a test. You can look at it as a test. I prefer not to. I prefer to see it as an opportunity. Okay? The universe is asking you, is this new you who you are? These are opportunities for you to grow. And you answer yes, this is me. And sometimes those are fighting dragons. Those are the dragons you must face and you must conquer to move forward. And you will. I know you will. Because after this process and you start to move into your alignment, there's distillation. There's higher consciousness. This is number 6. You start living from a place of deep awareness and connection. Okay? Your thoughts and emotions and actions align effortlessly and perfectly with your higher self. Your higher faculties are guiding you at every step of the way, and you hear them. That's the important part. All of your higher faculties, which we all have access to, are constantly giving us information. You just have to clear the muck so that you can hear them. And when you begin to hear these downloads, you can't deny them. You just can't. And in your life, you'll notice that the more you open up and let go, and you release the old story, you release the limiting beliefs, and you move on, and you truly move into alignment with your higher consciousness, your higher faculties begin to be you. To say it, I mean, that's the best way I can say it. You become that. And it's not about, oh, I get these downloads, I did this, and this told me to do that. No. You are it. You just do and be in the flow state. Okay? You become a master of your reality. Reality no longer controls you. You're not controlled by fear. Because you know that there's no reason to fear at all. You can feel it. Know. You have that inner knowing. Remember, as I leave you with this, you are the master of your reality. And spiritual alchemy is quintessential to all growth for all humans and us spiritual beings having this human experience. Give it a shot. If you like coaching, that's in the description for my services, or you can hop on a call with me. See if you're fit for long-term coaching. I'm very selective about the people I take for long-term coaching. Or just take the freebie. Free meditation. Grab it. I know you love it. I'll see you in the next video, my friend.